Young man punched the billboard out of anger over the soaring gold price and ended up getting shot. Yet in the next moment the price of gold suddenly dropped to $1 a gram. He froze thinking he must have broken the screen when he hit the billboard. After that he casually stopped a taxi. He pulled out $10 and handed it to the driver. The driver took the money and instantly started shaking. Before the young man reacted he wondered if he had run into a scammer. But the driver suddenly pulled out the keys and shoved them into his hand. He said the car was his, then rushed out excitedly. He ran while shouting that he was finally financially free. The young man sat stunned in the car thinking he had met a lunatic. As soon as he stepped out he heard people on the street saying the price of housing in New York was absurd. A single square meter cost $3. They said even working a whole year might not buy a bathroom. The young man found it funny, but when he looked up he saw the billboard showing $3 per square meter. He hurriedly took out his phone and opened a shopping app. One glance left him frozen. Only then did he realize the value of everything in the world had dropped by 10 trillion times. His hands trembled as he opened his bank account. Fortunately all the money he had saved over the years was still there. His balance of more than $20,000 remained untouched. Seeing the digits he suddenly understood. Those $20,000 now equaled $20 billion. His hands shook with excitement as he rushed back home. The family of his arranged date was sitting inside. They had turned against him over the agreed $9 bride price. Now they demanded $18. They even insisted the house and car must be bought before marriage. There was no way he would tolerate such greedy people now. He said they were not worth that kind of money, but they claimed their daughter was the prettiest in the area. Marrying him was her greatest kindness. His mother tugged his sleeve urging him not to be stubborn. She said she would rather sell everything than let him stay single. She told him to apologize. Before she finished he said he had a surprise for her. Then he told the family to take their things and leave. The scheming woman's father burst with anger and tried to attack. The young man kicked him to the ground. The gifts they brought shattered on the floor. The woman grabbed him saying the gifts were worth at least $5. Clearly they wanted more money. Seeing their greedy faces the young man laughed instead of getting angry. He calmly took out his phone and called the bank manager. He told them to deliver a gift worth $10. The scheming woman thought he was bluffing, but before long the bank president showed up with the gift in person. Even the young man did not expect it to happen so quickly. He still had no idea how much weight his money carried. After everything he casually handed $5 to the president as a delivery fee. The president accepted the money trembling with excitement. After he left the scheming family still refused to believe what they saw. They insisted he had hired people to act. They said someone like him could never afford such a gift. The scheming woman grabbed the gift wanting to expose him, but once they saw the security marks they were speechless. The gifts were real. The once arrogant woman instantly became overly friendly. She called him a perfect son-in-law. She said there was no need to discuss the bride price. He only needed to leave the gifts with them. The young man told them to stop dreaming. He said their daughter was far beyond his interest. Then he drove them all out. His mother could not understand why her usually gentle son acted so differently. She worriedly asked where he got the money for the gifts. Knowing her weak heart he did not dare reveal his new fortune. He said the gifts were fake and he bought them for a few dollars. He told her to rest at home. Then he went to town to buy supplies. Seeing how his mother had sacrificed for him all these years, he silently vowed to give her the best life from now on. When he reached town he walked into a gold shop. He bought the most valuable item without hesitation. It cost $9. He pulled out a $10 bill, told the clerk to keep the change and walked out with the bracelet. Not long after leaving the shop he saw an argument at the labor office. A girl